What's up, guys? Today I'm going to show you how to cook a really simple meal. All we'll need is a pack of chicken breasts and any type of rice. I'm using this whole grain rice today. Now, if you guys are anything like me, you love to eat, but you don't necessarily have the time to spend an hour, 2 or 3 hours cooking, and you will have food for the entire week, lunches, dinners, whatever you want to use it for. So stay tuned, guys, and I'll show you how to cook it up. What am I going to use to cook this with? Sometimes it can get a little bit overwhelming trying to figure out what kind of spices and what kind of marinades to use for your chicken or beef or steak or whatever type of meat you're cooking. So the first thing we're going to do is prep our chicken. Get yourself a sharp knife. It will make everything easier. To start off, we're going to trim our chicken real quick. We're just going to trim this white fat off of the chicken because you don't want that in your meals. Once you've trimmed your chicken, just throw your excess trash meat in here. Just throw the scrappings in here and set that off to the side. The next thing you're going to want to do is cut these chicken breasts directly in half. And what this is going to do is it's going to make it thinner and it's going to allow it to bake a lot quicker, and you'll get the juices in there when you marinate it a lot faster. And now it's time to season our chicken. The only thing we're going to use to season our chicken today is sea salt, some ground pepper, and this stuff right here is basically just a lime seasoning. If you guys can find it online or you're at your local grocery store, I highly recommend this for chicken. So just put a good coating of this marinade over top of your chicken and give it some good shakes. So we're going to put 2 cups of rice grains in here. Okay, so we got our 2 cups of rice grains in the rice cooker. Now we want to double the water, so we're going to put 4 cups of water in here. We're just going to shut the lid. We're going to hit select mode. We want to go down to whole grain rice and start. This is perhaps the most important part of cooking this meal, getting the chicken to turn out nice, juicy, succulent, and not drying out in the oven. Place down a piece of foil on the bottom. I like to put a thin coat of cooking oil or some extra virgin olive oil, whatever you have, directly on the foil. When you get your chicken in the pan, guys, make sure you cover it with another piece of foil. It was in there for about 50 minutes, so let's give it a little cut. And you can see it's nice and flaky and it's juicy inside. That's why I highly encourage you guys to cook your chicken this way, especially if you're trying to save some time. Now that our chicken's cooled down a little bit, what I like to do is just cut it up into squares. This makes it really easy to put in your meal prep containers to take to work. It makes it nice to be able to mix it up with the rice like this as well. There's one final step I like to do with this meal. Take the juices, the chicken broth from where you cooked your chicken, and mix that into the rice. It's going to give a really good flavor. You prep the food, put it in the oven, in the rice cooker, walk away. I'm going to leave you guys now and enjoy myself some of this chicken and rice. See ya.